Now, wow, how can one particular man be dragged for the same thing over and over again on this same matter? At this point, it's beginning to look like deja vu in Nigeria's political scene, because once again, Senator Godswill Akpabio is being dragged into yet another controversy. It's actually very funny and honestly sad how everyone seems to be saying the same thing over and over again. If this were abroad, trust me, this man called Akpabio would have long resigned and submitted himself for investigation. Let's take a step backward. Do you all remember sometime in July 2020 when this particular woman, Joy Nunye, former acting managing director of the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, she came out to claim she slapped Akpabio for allegedly harassing her. Yeah, that one went viral.
The privilege of at least addressing the press on the issues that were raised against me. One of the issues raised yesterday against me was that I awarded a contract to myself without them knowing about it. I'm sure that's what they told you people yesterday. Apparently, Dr. Cairo never sits in the office, so he doesn't know the workings and the bureaucracy of payments in the office. One, I am just a viewer of the platform that makes payments, in NDDC. He said the first thing I should do when I get to Port Harcourt is to change the dollars in the NDDC account. I was scared to do that. He claims that I have poverty mentality, that I am afraid of money. All of you knew they accused me that I refuse to spend money. It is strange that today it's now about, as just an IMC, to act as a board. It is a criminal offense and it's against the public service rules for me to do that. He said I should remove all the other directors that refused to take his instruction during the time of Mrs. Aguagaga. That was the predecessor before I came. So he came also with a draft, which I've submitted, the draft letter, that the fact that Senator Wobushi and the youth in our zone have not gotten jobs. I will not do it. So he should come. He's lucky that God did not plan for me to be there today. The person that authorized it.
Don't say it.
I will say it.
Don't say it again. Don't say it again.
Now fast forward to today. 6 months ago, Senator Natasha Akpoti, yes, the same Natasha, came out making similar allegations. Coincidentally, it's the same television station where Joy Nunye made her revelations back in 2020. Same platform, same type of story.
President, distinguished colleagues, I'm Senator Natasha Akpoti Uduaha, and I stand to raise a petition under Order 40. The petition may only be presented to the Senate by a senator who shall affix his or her name at the beginning thereof. The petition is in my name against the President of the Nigerian Senate, His Excellency Senator Godswill Akpabio, for sexual harassment, abuse of office, and malicious obstruction of my legislative functions. You may recall, sir, that on Friday in Arise TV, I did make some statements. And I have decided to narrow these statements in a formal petition against the President of this Senate. So if it may please you, I would humbly step forward and lay this petition.
You may proceed.
And now it gets even more shocking. So this woman right here is Mrs. Pat Akpabio, the wife to Godswill Akpabio's brother. She has come out with some very heavy words, scary somehow. The things she's saying are not small, my people. She's dropped some serious allegations about the Senate president himself, that if she does not have concrete proof, she'll end up in jail. Now let's be clear, these are her words, her claims, and I quote, "The only way you get me not to expose you is to vacate the Senate. If not, this is just the beginning." Now, I cannot say if this particular woman is the wife to Akpabio's elder brother or younger brother, but looking at how young she is, I'll just assume she's Akpabio's younger brother's wife. Now, coming to the shocking revelation she made in this video, as we all know in Nigeria, it's a word against the Senate president, and even when people come with so-called evidence, where does it lead? Now, the question is, how many times do we have to see the same movie before somebody presses pause? At what point does accountability become more than a slogan? Because whether these allegations are true or not, the image of our institutions keep taking hits like this, and we cannot keep pretending it's normal. Anyway, let's hear from you in the comments after you must have finished watching this video. Trust me, you want to see this particular video. Is it time for Akpabio to step aside and clear his name once and for all? Or is it just another round of political noise? Take a look at this video, my people.
I've seen a man who is so intoxicated with power. You victimize women. Why are you so scared of powerful women? I'm about to open your memoirs so that the world will know who you really are. I'm moving so kesang na ngwana womi. Am I the good one for blackmail? Ete what? One finiere blackmail your freedom keep on saying you wouldn't tell Kuna Rafian or for Kenam Bono. So because una won't knock me, I no green knock. Now I don't become problem. Eh? You know, like okay, you can mess with that go. I am no blackmail. Oh, why didn't you say it before now? There is always time for everything. You have done bad to people. I can't even go good. I pity anybody in the federal level that trusts your behind, because you ain't nothing but a liar, a blackmailer. You are a cheat of the highest order. Senate President, I really pity anybody that trusts you, because anybody who trusts the fear and them more. I tell the service. He's the one that betrayed Akanokon. That is how Akanokon failed the election. No, because one self forget other self. I don't runs big. I run behind the scene too. I don't runs big. Now again you run you go home and rest. Go and take care of your health. You are sick. You are a sadist. Senate President, you are a sadist, you are a narcissist, you are a classicist, you are a blackmailer, you are a liar, you want to eat alone, you want to stay alone, you want to be the only one to be seen in Akpabio family to Tofo. What you did to Idorenyeme, you get everything. I would Idorenyeme prison Abuja. You, Senate President, you they talk. You get mad, they talk, they front say you be better person. You not be better person. Who doesn't you be better person? You rather use your money and go and fund enemies. Nigeria don't know who you are. Distinguish, level playing field. Senator Pafi, for all the shenanigans, for all the lies you done told against us. Amana me iba ngake ni mfra me adai wuruka ke Nigeria. Kentanfo. Just supporting you and being there for you. You can pay all the errats in this world to talk. I'm talking from a place of I know you. APC APC na kera. APC tonga na namke we win election ke kwa Ibom state to. Bebe ngi pa ipangate mi kondang ipangaro ke nye. I told them with everything that is inside of me, I said, you see that man? He should have just maybe gotten ministerial appointment, but he will so regret that he went to the Senate. Senator, Senate President for him. All the people that did all your dirty laundry and did you remember them? You forgot everybody. You talk to people like Governor anyhow. You've forgotten those people. It's just the beginning of the story of who you really are. You don't contact Natasha. Godswill. I won't cook anything. I could work in young. You've done enough to us. Enough is enough, Senate President. Enough. It's enough. We're tired. I'm tired. And I'm sure Akpabio, your brother, is tired. The one who brought you into politics. You were a cab driver. You were nobody trash and bad lawyer, Kekedo. Today you forget the history of how you came. And I'm hearing idiots that don't know the story. And tell the people of Akpabio State and Nigeria the kind of people that both of you are. Amen, 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 amen. It's enough. It's enough. You guys have overdone it. The only thing I would take from you is vacate the Senate seats. That's what I would take from you. Vacate it. Willingly, that's the only way you get me not to spill everything that you have done on a normal day. Anybody who is loyal to you is a bastard. I guarantee you, if I be the media, the animal in the bush. And I'm not blackmailing you, but I'm telling you the motherfucking truth.